how about the Higgs boson?
Yeah.
How about boson? Boson! 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 Boson!
Seek me out, I understand. Got so trouble, I'm your man. Lean on me, lighten the blue. You lost your grace.
I'd say 99% of people. You say ultimate frisbee and they're like, oh, there's dogs out there, you know, you're throwing a dogs. We're like, no, it's 7-on-7.
It's a mix of kind of soccer, football. You know, the really kind of basic rules are as soon as you catch a disc, you have to stop moving.
Okay, when you catch the disc, you can't move with it. The defender marking you has 10 seconds, stall 1, stall 2. When they get to 10, it's a turnover.
1, stall 2, stall 3.
You have to move the disc with your teammates into your opposing end zone.
When you like complete a pass into the end zone, it's worth 1 point. Usually games are played to 15.
It's the ultimate team sport. You can't be selfish on the field. You have to move the disc, you have to throw to your teammates, you have to be able to dump the disc. You can't always be looking deep, you can't be throwing it as far as you can. It's all about working together as an offense, as a defense for the ultimate goal, to get the disc in the end zone.
My favorite ultimate term is the greatest. The greatest is where you leave the field, fly through the air, try to catch a disc that's out of bounds, but because your feet are in the air, if you catch it and throw it back onto the field and one of your teammates catches it, it's a completed pass and it's called a greatest.
So a honey pass is when two people who are in some kind of relationship, husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, throw to each other and they complete a pass. And everybody on the sideline usually heckles and they're like, honey pass.
A huck is a long throw that goes at least half the distance of the field to try to get it to a receiver.
Hammer's kind of throw where you throw it like this, and so it's going to come this way to the person in the end zone. It travels in a weird arc. They're notoriously tricky to catch. The way you're supposed to catch it in our league is you're supposed to teapot it like this when you catch it in the end zone.
It draws you in because it's a friendly sport. Not a lot of stress. When there is stress, half people stand off to the side laughing at everyone else, saying, hey, people, you gotta chill. It's ultimate.
Ultimate is definitely a culture. You can show up at Ultimate anywhere across the country and you're gonna run into people who are open-minded, who are creating a community, who want to have fun.
It's probably the most diverse group of people you could possibly imagine. Anybody can come out and play.
Young, old, I met people in North Jersey that were like 50 years old playing.
A lot of college students, high school students, older generations are still out here and keeping up with the younger kids. It's amazing.
Anyone can play it. I mean, it's a flick of the wrist.
For whatever reason, it attracts like these physicians and lawyers and you're surrounded by smart people, and I'm like, that's cool, I can be competitive, and then a little less of a jock atmosphere, which is cool, because I always kind of didn't, that turned me off of sports a little bit.
Hospital throw is a disc that kind of hangs in the air with a lot of time, so there's enough time for a lot of people to converge on it, and it's just asking for a trip to the hospital because injuries may happen.
Bookends occurs when, let's say my team is on defense. I force a turnover. So now my team's on offense and I run down and I catch the disc, then we call that bookends, and then everybody throws up bookends like this.
A pull is just another name for the kickoff.
So you'll hear a lot when you come to an Ultimate game, you got to dump if you need it, or I'm your dump. And what that is the person who kind of hangs back behind the thrower, so when the thrower's looking upfield and they don't have anything open, they can turn around and get it back to the dump.
Part of the rules and regs are about the team spirit. There's spirit awards. It's really, it's part of the sport. It's built in.
Everybody's just so inviting and everybody helps each other out. It's so unique like that.
Spirit of the game basically says that you play well, that you treat others like you want to be treated.
That's one of my favorite parts of the game. I'm sure you've heard people say it's like a community, it's like a brotherhood.
I think the way we play on the field is really harmonious.
If you ask any players, they'll tell you that unity and harmony on the field is the most important part of Ultimate.
And the whole spirit of the game thing, the fact that it is non-contact and everything starts with a handshake and ends with a handshake.
You're playing, and you're playing because you love the game, and people want to keep the integrity of the game intact.
Everybody's inviting, everybody teaches, everybody grows together.
It's a huge distinctive. I mean, you have sportsmanship in other sports, but Ultimate, I think, really is a cut above.
It's awesome, it's fun, it's a good workout, it's a good way to meet people. Ultimate is just the best.